captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yes, sir. What's the deal, baby? It has been. Oh my God. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's been a great week. Great effing week. Great week. Fantastic week. Up 10 units on the week. Believe it or not. Up 10 units on the week. I'm talking Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a 5-day stretch of plus 10 units. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All glory to Jesus and God. Good God. Wow. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, baby, 10 units up on the week. You gotta celebrate. You have to celebrate the good times, because there are bad ones. So I've been celebrating all evening and morning. Fell asleep during the Giants game, I think in the 5th or 6th inning. They were up 4-0. Woke up to good news. Good news. Nah, I'm not going to say it again. 4-0 yesterday in Major League Baseball. 1-1 in the collegiate level. It's been a bunch of 3-1 days, baby. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. Anyway. Anywho. NBA draft is tonight. College baseball World Series, win or go home. 2 of the top teams. Number 1, Wake Forest, LSU. I think they're ranked 5. I just don't get that. 2 of the best teams. Top 2 seeds, but one of them's got a 5 by their name. I mean, I haven't understood that this whole tournament. I don't know what the hell going on. But last night's game was a dandy. LSU's pitching has really stepped up. They used to call Wake Forest, and I'm talking about this season, they called them a Rake Forest. Yeah. I don't have a joke. I thought I was going to come up with one. Rake the leaves? Huh? Now, that's what happens when you leave the baby park that you're in at Wake Forest and go to a grown man's park in Omaha. If you noticed, LSU hasn't had a problem slapping out bombs in that park. Wake Forest, man, going down tonight. This is a fan talking. This ain't the gambler. LSU fan for life, Louisiana native. Excited to watch this thing unfold. Hopefully everything goes well tonight and we can see Florida on Saturday in the championship round. I will say this. Tonight, while everybody's watching bust after bust get drafted, I'm watching some college baseball, baby. 2 of the premier aces in college baseball will take the mound against each other tonight. I have to go offshore, I believe, to get any lines on college baseball. I don't get it. It's literally the college baseball World Series, and I haven't found a line on it yesterday or today. Been offshore betting like it's 1998. These books need to get it together, man. If you can't offer what a book in Vegas could offer, you need to be out of business. Period. Sick of it. These online books suck. I mean, not that this is an online book. They got physical places. The book I use, they got 2 of them in my city I could go to. Maybe that's what I need to start doing, man. But if you don't offer it online, are you gonna offer it in person? Even the NBA draft bets on this thing, I'm going offline to get those. I mean, offshore to get those too. They give you like 6 different bets you could choose from. Well, have some fun. Brother, can I bet on every damn thing I want to bet on? Anyway, got 2 draft bets. One of them y'all are going to hate. Call me the dumbest guy in the world. And it's probably not going to happen. But one of the problems I do have with stuff like this, I don't usually bet drafts. I'm too logical. Very logical when it comes to drafts. I'm a ball player at heart. I'm a coach at heart. So I scout these players as if I was going to coach them. It's hard for me to separate when it comes to stuff like this specifically. Like, why should any of these teams take a point guard, bruh? Scoot Henderson's supposed to go third. They all got 8 point guards on the team already. It's blowing my mind. You think Portland wants to deal with a ball? Like, Scoot Henderson, I've never seen him pass the ball. They don't need, like, what? Dame. Like, well, how does that fit? And then I think Houston has a 4th pick. I mean, I thought all their marbles was on Jalen Green. I thought he was the next Michael Jordan. And then I think, who got the 5th pick? Detroit. Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham. You just invested in 2 of the best guards, 10 times better than Scoot. Why would you draft Scoot? Again, he's the ball dominant. He's not going to pass the rock. He's going to pretty much hinder the growth of anybody around him, slow down the ball movement. It's all about him, man. One of my bets is him going like 7th. I got him drafted 6th overall, and even that's a stretch. Orlando has 4 point guards, but I can see Orlando being the dumbest franchise in the world. Like, wait a minute, if we can get Scoot, who cares about Fultz and Suggs and light-skinned junior from North Carolina, Cole Anthony. I don't know, man. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway, this is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. It's Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on a beautiful NBA Draft Day, Thursday, June 22nd. One more thing I got to say before I really dive into this thing. Put the draft on ESPN2. I know it don't matter. I got both channels. But it's like the College World Series gets pushed to ESPN2 for an NBA draft with no superstars. Again, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm supposed to. I do love the night. Like, don't get it wrong. I'm excited for all of these kids' lifelong dream to come true. It used to feel a lot more special. I don't know if it's because I got older or if it's because I feel like these kids just take it for granted. Since middle school, they've been the hottest thing on social media, so it's like they just know they're going to get drafted. And that's fine. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from anybody. Whether they've known it for 10 years or not, it still is a lifelong dream coming to reality. It still is a paycheck that can change the whole trajectory of the entire family of these kids. And I love it. Love it. I'm rooting for all of these kids to be the best that they can be. Just as a cynic, I don't know, man. I it's still part of me, this much of me, that hopes the whole game gets shaken up tonight. I hope Pop makes a smart decision and does not draft Wemby. I said I hope he makes a smart decision and does not draft Wemby. I mean, everybody's acting like we've never seen this before. This is literally all we've seen the last decade in the NBA. Is y'all bringing over some 7-foot foreigner that's supposed to be able to dribble and shoot better than Dirk? None of them pan out. I can name them all if you want. They all been bust. I'm not going out on some far stretched limb here. Maybe I am. Maybe this guy's the greatest thing since chicken wings from Burger King on a string. I just don't see it. Again, that's all we've seen the last decade is teams taking flyers on 7-foot guys that could dribble under the legs and shoot threes. It just doesn't translate to NBA basketball. One of them's in trade talks last night to go to the Celtics. Worst pick the Knicks ever made. Speaking of the Knicks, why don't they have any drafts? Any picks? Knicks traded all their picks for who? I don't keep up with draft stuff. I don't see the Knicks with one pick on this whole board. Do we really not have a pick? Only person I could think of was that we traded it all for Brunson, but I don't even see Dallas on here like that. Well, Dallas got the 10th pick, but they don't. I think that's their pick. That's what they what's it called? Last game of the season. That's what they tanked it for. Yeah, I double checked. The New York Knicks do not have a pick this year in the draft. Wow. I think that should be illegal. We should at least like before you can't trade all of them now. You gotta keep at least one of your picks. Anyway, who cares? As long as we got Randall, we're gonna lose in the playoffs anyway. Yeah, I said it. We need an A superstar in New York. We got a lot of B's. Brunson's about a B plus A minus. But I don't think he's big enough to really come through and carry a team. I mean, he's no Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was 10 times better than him at that size. That's the only guy that's ever done it. Little guy carry your team all the way to the finals by themselves. The only one that's ever done it. We need a superstar, a superstar on the wing or down low, man. Can't even think of one off the top of my head. I'm gonna be honest. The NBA, man. I've said it a few times on the show. Tonight is their night, though. I shouldn't be dogging the NBA. I think it's just, and I don't even think it's the money. I think these kids just, they're happy being famous. They're happy having 1 million followers on Instagram. They're happy. Like, nobody cares about winning. The legacy. I don't feel like, at least. I mean, outside of some OGs like Bron and Steph, I feel like those are the only two players left that even care about winning. Anyway, I didn't mean to get on this 15-minute tangent on how bad the NBA is. It is their night. Let me give you my 2 NBA draft bets. One of them, don't take it. Please don't take it. And then I'll jump into some baseball talk. I'm taking Scoot Henderson to go 6th overall to Orlando. I know. I just can't talk myself out of it. I explained it a little bit earlier San Antonio is going to blow their first pick on Wemby. Charlotte, I'm 90% sure is going to blow their pick on Brandon Miller. Give them a nice wing to go along with the Melo. I love Brandon Miller, and let me say this: when I say some of these kids are going to be bust, I don't mean in the sense that they're going to be absolute garbage. I think Wemby, I think he's going to be absolute garbage. Bowl, if you will. Rick Ross in a medium, busting out the seams. I think Brandon Miller is going to be a poor man's Wiggins, an unathletic Wiggins. He's going to have the stroke when he gets open. He'll hit shots. He'll give you 12 easily on any given night. But to be the second overall pick, he's not ever going to be that superstar that's going to get you to the next level. Even Wiggins on the Warriors, when he's not the focal point, he can give you 20, 25. And I think Brandon will have some streaks, have some games, but I don't think he's anywhere near as athletic as Wiggins. I think his jump shot's a little better, maybe around the same as Wiggins, but the NBA is so sped up. In college, that was my biggest downfall on Brandon Miller, was his game was just slow. He didn't have that explosive. Even when he dropped like 50, it wasn't an impressive 50. It was like a slow, I don't know. I think the NBA is going to be too fast for him to really. I think he'll be a great role player. I think if he went to a better team, like if he was a 15 pick, awesome. Let's see, Atlanta, perfect. I think that would be the perfect spot for him. And I literally just threw that off the top of my head. I have no pre-thought to this. But Trae Young, Capella doing their pick and roll, coming off, kick it to Brandon Miller in the corner. He can knock down that shot. He can get you the pump fake, one dribble, pull up. Every now and again, he could put it in the baby post. But they don't even do that no more in the NBA. The little, I call it the Kobe Melo spot, where they just catch it 15 feet. Go to work a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 dribbles, jab step, pull up. He can give you that game. But to go to Charlotte and expect to just be the guy to give you 30 points a game next to the LaMelo, he's a third option at best. Portland, again, if they draft Scoot, that GM really does stink. They don't need a point guard. They need to give Dame a big man, a real big man that could ball. I love Nurkic's potential to the moon, but I think it's been long enough where he hasn't reached it to where we can say, all right, Denver made the right choice keeping Joker. Get you the heck on up out of here, bro. Bring him off the bench. I think he'd be a great 15, 18-minute guy in Portland. They got some wing help with him, with Sharp and Simmons. They need a big man. And that's what this draft lacks, is big men, because no big men exist anymore. Every guy 6'10", 6, 7 foot wants to be a guard. We wanted to be guards too when I was a kid. But the thought of it was so idiotic, nobody was allowed to. Nah, bruh. You 2 feet taller than everybody else, get on that block, 1 dribble, drop step, lay the ball up. The game's simple. We make it complicated. Now we got 5 people trying to do spin moves and fadeaways. For what? I don't care if you're good at it, bro. Get your big on the block. Joel Embiid, get your on the block and dominate, bro. You make the game harder for yourself trying to be a damn guard out there behind the back. Like, you too slow to cross anybody, bro. Yeah, you got the handles. Yeah, you got the jump shot. Every now and again, I understand the 3 that you can shoot. Maybe shoot 2 threes a game. But other than that, bro, you should be on the block demanding the ball. You shouldn't even have to dribble. Make the game easy for yourself. I don't know. I didn't mean to talk about the NBA this long. 20 minutes in. I feel like I'm just going to keep ranting about the NBA and hilarious. But I got Scoot Henderson going to Orlando. I know he's going to go higher than that. Maybe 4th. Man, Houston, please don't do it, bro. If you're gonna put all your chips into Jalen Green, I mean, I think Jalen Green is trash too. But if you're gonna put all your chips in him, don't draft Scoot. Portland, don't draft Scoot. Detroit, oh my God, you got the best coach in the league now. You got two of the best players at 1 and 2 guard. Don't draft Scoot. In a dream world, Brandon Miller will fall to y'all. I mean, honestly, man, Detroit, if you want to win some games, get Grady Dick or Jordan Hawkins. Those are the two best players in the draft to me. I know they projected to go like 12th and 15th. It's crazy. Crazy talk. Even Charlotte, man. If you want to win some games, get Jordan Hawkins. He's proven that he's a winner. He's proven that he can play at that NBA speed. He's proven that his jump shot is from Jesus. Water! Grady Dick. And look at Christian Braun. That's all I need to say. Grady Dick is 10 times better than Christian Braun, coming from the same system, the same thought process, the same slasher mentality. Christian Braun played outstanding this playoffs and in the finals. Grady Dick can do that times 2, I believe, at the NBA level. That's just me, though. That is just me. I don't know, man. I'm going to be watching college baseball anyway tonight. I ain't even going to be watching the damn draft. Speaking of baseball. Oh, yeah. Scoot Henderson going 6 overall. It's 150 to 1. I'm going to bet it because that's what should happen. It's not going to happen. It's that old adage, draft the best player available or draft for your needs. He might be the best player available, but nobody needs a ball-dominant point guard in the top 5. I got him going 6 overall. I'm going to drop a nickel on it. See if I can win $750 for a nickel bag. And then the other one, I've heard this one all over the place. Again, this book has nothing. I should have went offshore and looked at some other bets. But everybody's talking about Jarace Walker under 6.5. I don't really agree with it. But it's plus 105, and that's literally the bet I've heard from 27 Sharps on the radio. So plus 105, I'll take a stab at it. Jarace Walker under 6.5 draft position. I mean, I don't know, man. I just need to shut up, bro. Jarace Walker, top 5 pick. He was like the 3rd best player on his team in college. An undersized 4 guard in the NBA. With no jumper. How does that translate? How does that translate? Anyway, those are my 2 NBA draft bets. Let's talk some baseball. Let me pull up this offshore book real quick. Get these college baseball lines. I guess I could have did it for the draft. The draftee. See what's going on real quick. Man, please. Man, on the book I use in America, Wemby is minus 10,000. Offshore he's minus 50,000 to go first. Hilarious. I mean, all these books saying the same thing, bro. My bad. Plus 250. Okay. Minus 425. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see Portland taking Scoot, bro. Why would they do that? I don't know. I ain't come here for the draft, bro. I've already talked about the draft too much. I just want to get this college baseball line that I can't find nowhere else. LSU is minus 185 tonight. That surprised me. Wake Forest has an ace too, people. Paul Schemes is that much overrated. They don't have a under. That would be my play for the night. It's under on LSU Wake Forest. 2 aces. I can see this game going 7 or 8 innings scoreless. I think both of these pitchers go 7, 8 innings scoreless. It's gonna be a beauty, man. If you miss this baseball game to watch the NBA draft, you honestly don't love yourself. This is gonna be maybe the best college baseball game of all time. I'm not even joking. 2 of the best hitting lineups in history versus 2 of the best pitchers in history. Every at bat's gonna be dramatic. LSU at minus 185 is bananas to me. I'm gonna stay away. I still have the future LSU plus 650. Bet them last night and got the dub at plus 130. Let me get into some MLB before I get the heck on up out of here. I'm not even gonna recap last night. Gave out the Cubs, gave out the Stros, gave out the Giants, gave out the Rangers. You're welcome. Some day baseball going on today too, baby. Love it, man. It's one of my favorite days of baseball. It's usually only 6 to 8 games on Thursday. Makes it I wouldn't say easier. It just shortens the field. Can't just bet 8 games. Like I said before, you gotta get the sniper out. Shoot from 2 houses down. Make sure you don't hit the ladies drinking a coffee. Sheesh. Some good pitcher matchups too, man. You got Elder taking on Nola, Phillies, Braves. I wonder why they didn't make up the game from yesterday today. They pushed it all the way back to September. D-backs taking on the Nationals. This is a makeup from June 8th. Tommy Henry, the left-handed magician, the kid. I love this kid, man. He's 3-1. I love this kid. He's taking on Irvin, 1-3. Man, I hate to say it. I like the Braves and I like the D-backs. Athletics, man. They won 7 in a row, and then I think they've lost 10 in a row now again. Red Sox and Twins, man. All they've done is go over. We got Joe Ryan on the mound for the Twins. Red Sox, I think they've won 7 in a row. Oh, they lost last night. 6 in a row before that. Snell. Always love fading Snell. Look at this. Pitcher for the Royals. 3-0. They only got 20 wins on the season. He's responsible for 3 of them. He is going up against one of the greatest in McClanahan this season, 11-1, 2.12 ERA, and the bad boy Rays. Mitch Keller on the mound for the Pirates. I said yesterday, Pirates have, I think they lost 9 or 10 in a row, and Rich Hill was not going to get them out of the slump. Mitch Keller might. Brian Wu getting his second start. He's taking on the Yankees in Yerman. Now, I remember Yerman was an ace, bro. Prospect. Sucks to see what happened to him over the last 4 or 5 years. I remember talking to some guys in the parking lot, like, that boy is a doggy. Arr, arr, arr. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the only two bets I like is D-backs and Braves. Let me look at some lines over here. Look at some lines. Look at some lines. Even money for D-backs on the run line. Don't hate it. I can get the Braves at minus 117 on the money line. Ain't even got to sweat out a run line. Love it, man. Sheesh. The Rays are minus 375. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do, man. I might take this over on the Yankees. Although they suck. Yankees suck, man. I am going to do it, though. That's going to be my 3 bets for the day. Give me the Diamondbacks on the run line. Even money taking on the Nationals. Tommy, Henry, the Kid. Nationals are feisty and a scary team. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Tommy Henry keeps them caged up and on a muzzle for at least 4 or 5 innings. And then give me the Braves on the money line. Love what this guy Elder's been doing this season. Love what the Braves have been doing this season. Special group of guys over there in Atlanta. I love Aaron Nola in Philly. I'm going to take the Braves almost even minus 117 on the money line. And then I'm going to take the over in tonight's game between the Mariners and the Yankees. It's only 7 in a hook, which is why I love it. You got Yerman, which when he's on, but I can see him giving up 5 or 6 himself to the Mariners. And then you got Woo, who is either going to strike you out or put you on base. Great strikeout pitcher. I think he had 7 or 8 strikeouts against the White Sox last week. And honestly, I mean, he might throw a no-hitter against this Yankees team. The Yankees stink. But I think the Yankees get something rolling tonight. This is a young, inexperienced pitcher. Give me the over on the Mariners and Yankees, and I don't love it. Don't even feel good about it. But short stack of games, I'll take it. So that's Diamondbacks on the run line, Braves on the money line, and the Yankees, Mariners, over 7 and a hook. All right, Braves money line, Yankees over, Diamondbacks run line, Jarris Walker under 6.5 in the NBA draft, Scoot Henderson to go 6 overall, 150 to 1. LSU Wake Forest, if you can find it, take the under. And yesterday I gave out my golfs to John Rahm, Siwoo Kim, Sung Jae. That's the bets for the day, man. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. As always, this is Captain By a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Going live on Thursday, June 22nd. Let's keep this win streak running up 10 units on the week to now. Feels like I'm jinxing myself, but knock on some wood, baby. Take all wagers at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Dobbs.